Hello, my friends, and welcome to this live stream. So great that so many of you are joining me today. We got 33 of you guys and girls in the house. Captain Ken, welcome, my friend. Rick, welcome, my friend. Great that you guys are here. Mikhail, a lot of All Access members here. Welcome, 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 my friends. Love you guys. So far, I've seen 4 All Access members. Who else is in here? People who are not maybe in my world yet, people who are still new to me. Let me know who you are, where you're from, how long you've been playing. I'm very curious to hear where you're at. So today we're going to be doing the blues. I actually did this lesson for my members last week, but I thought, okay, since we're opening up the All Access membership in March, on the 8th of March, let's try to teach this to some more people who maybe don't know me yet or who maybe haven't seen my lessons. So this is a public lesson, but those of you who are members, welcome. Of course, you guys are more than welcome to join. Mark, another member, welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me live this Saturday. You guys can't get enough of the blues. So I have 4 links for you guys in the description. One of them is just talking about the retreat. We have 1 room left for the Croatian retreat in September. If you guys want to learn about that, that is the first link. Then the second link from No Sound. Are you saying you have no sound? Captain, I think it's just you, Captain Ken. Hopefully it's just you. If not, I've been talking here for a long time just to myself. Yeah, it looks like we're getting sound. So there's 1 spot left for the Croatian retreat. It actually was sold out, but we had 1 cancellation. So if anyone is interested in that, that's the first link. The second link is this March, from the 2nd until the 6th of March, I am going to be doing a boot camp. Okay, so this is a 1-week-long live training that goes from Monday through Friday, every single day. Okay, the sound is good. That helps me from not getting a heart attack. Glad the sound is working. Sorry it's not working for you, Ken. I'm sure you'll figure it out. So once you guys sign up to this, then you're going to be put into this Facebook group, and this is where I'm going to be teaching live for 5 days in a row, and where you guys are going to be submitting your videos. Those of you who are All Access members already, you guys are also more than welcome to join. You're going to get invitations for that anyways, but you can also just go through that registration form and get in that Facebook group right now if you want to. And then the other thing that I have for you boys and girls is a free blues course. So I'm giving you guys a free blues course and a link to the backing track that we're going to be working with today. So I'm going to be showing you guys the 12-bar blues structure, and then we're going to be playing to a backing track, and then I'm going to be giving you guys a free blues course that's going to make it easier for you to follow along. Those of you who are All Access members, you already have that course, so no worries. Just log in and you can watch that. Do we have any questions from you boys and girls before we get into the lesson? So great to see so many familiar faces. We got UK. Hello, Yoraml. Rick, my friend, great to see you. Can't wait to meet you in June. Rick is going to be joining me in Croatia this June. So welcome, Rick. Welcome, Tina, if Tina's watching. So let me guys know if you have any questions. If not, let's get into this blues lesson. Okay, so basically the 12-bar blues, as you can see here on the screen, has 12 bars. Okay, so you can see the chord progression right on your screen. It says A7, then D7, then A7, then E7, D7, right, etc. Okay, so every one of those little lines that you see, right? So if we look at that first A7, you can see there's 4 lines after that, right? And that just represents 1 bar. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And for the 12-bar blues, we have 12 of those bars, and then this is the chord progression that we're going to be following, right? So obviously there's many different, ways that you could strum it, ways that you could play it, different things that you could do to the chords, but I'm going to show you guys the most simple possible way to get you started. And then we're going to be building upon that a little bit. First, I'm going to be showing you a way to play it with the chords. Right? And then I'm going to be showing you how to do the shuffle. Okay? How are you guys doing with the blues so far? Those of you who learned it with me last week. Yvonne, Rick, have you boys and girls been practicing that? And how has it been going now that you've been practicing it for a week? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. Mark, great to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. So let me get you guys started with the basic chord progression, and then we're going to be building upon it, okay? So it says on the chart A7. Just let me wait for this comment to go away, right? So the A7 looks like this, okay? The same as an A major, just that note that's in the middle is going to be removed. And to make it more comfortable for our fingers, we're gonna play it like this, okay? But just so you can memorize, okay, that's an A7, that middle note, no matter how you may have learned it, we're just going to be removing that middle note, okay? Okay, so that's your A7. Now, to follow along with me during this lesson, if you don't know the A7, the D7, the E7, you can just play the major chord, right? If you can play your A major, D major, E major, you can play that for now to learn the progression, then slowly just learn how to modify that chord and turn it into a 7th chord, okay? So if you can't follow along right away with the 7ths, feel free to just play your standard chord. Dushan, welcome Dushan. A lot of familiar faces. Great to see you guys. Okay, so the first one is A7. Then we got a D7. Okay. So if you think about your, normal shape, your D shape, the D7 has that middle note 2 steps back, 2 frets back, okay? So that's maybe how you could remember it, okay? Okay, so that's your A7. This is your D7. And then for your E7, we're gonna be removing the ring finger, okay? So the same as your E major as you originally learned it, just without that ring finger, okay? An alternative way to play it would be to put your pinky on the 3rd fret 2nd string. Okay? So either you can remove your ring finger, or you can just keep that E major shape the way you originally learned it and just add in that note. By the way, all of you boys and girls who are watching this right now, we got 40 of you, please smash the like button, because that's going to tell the algorithm that we're doing something cool over here. So please smash the like button right now. That would really help me out a lot. You don't have to, but it would help me. Thank you very much. I love you. Okay, so those are your chords. So let me show you a very, very simple way to strum it first, and then we'll make it a little bit more complicated, and then we're going to try to play along with the backing track, okay? So again, we're starting on the A7. Again, if you don't know this chord, just play A major, that's fine. You can learn the A7 later, okay? And we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the most simple possible way of getting through a bar of music, right? Just strumming 1, 2, 3, 4, right on the beat, okay? So if you want to spice it up just a little bit, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and so down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. That's already making it sound nicer. Ray, welcome Ray. Okay. So that would be a bar. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. me play through the chord progression. Hopefully you guys are able to do that down, 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 up. If that's still too much for you, then just do the down, 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 right? Okay? We gotta walk before we can run. We gotta crawl before we can walk, right? So you are where you are. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get better over time. Claudia's in the house. Is your pinky on the first string? Mark is asking. Welcome, Ray. Great to see you, man. My pinky is not on the first string. No, I'm not sure what chord you're talking about, but it's not. For the E7, my pinky is on the second string. Maybe that's what you meant. So for the E7, okay. So let's go through the chord progression nice and slow now. And I'm going to do that down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, let's try to get through it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And... Okay, now we're going to the D. D, 2, 3, 4, and D, 2, 3. Back to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And E7, 2, 3, 4, and D7, 2, 3, 4, and A7, 2, 3, 4, and E. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 3. To the E7, 2, 3, 4, and D7. Back to the A7, E7. Okay? So that's our basic 12-bar structure, and it would be really, really good to internalize this, because this is something that you're going to see people playing all the time when they first meet. Like when musicians first meet each other, a very typical thing will be, hey, let's play a 12-bar blues. Okay, so I see Mark is asking if my pinky's on the first string. No. So for the A7, it looks like my pinky's doing something sneaky there, but it's not. Secret time though, you could put your pinky on the first string. And that's going to give you a very bluesy sound. So good question there, Mark, and totally feel free to do that as well. And no matter how you finger it, you guys might play it like this, you might play it, however you play it, that's a note you can use. When I add in this note, I'll play the A7 like this. But I don't want to confuse you guys. So I'm just curious for now, are you guys able to follow along with this, or is this too hard for you? Is this easy for you? How do you feel up until this point? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious how you boys and girls are doing. Is the last one? Yes, it's actually E7. Sorry about that. My chart says E, but it's E7. The E will work. The E will work, but it should have been an E7. I actually noticed that just now when I was watching this on my screen. So sorry about that. I totally missed it a week ago, and when I first created it. That's how my brain works. What can I tell you guys? Okay, so that's our basic 12-bar blues progression. I'm going to wait just a couple of seconds to see your comments come in. I'm curious how you boys and girls are doing. Let me know. And then we're going to move on. We're going to play to a backing track, okay? So, again, this is something that you're going to want to internalize, really learn this chord progression. There are different blues chord progressions, but this is, I'd say, the most standard one. There's this one called a quick change. There's 8-bar blues, but I'd say this is a very, very standard one, and one that you'll see very often, okay? So let me now I don't see you guys commenting a lot, so I'm thinking that you're able to follow along nicely up until this point. So that's our structure. We're playing a blues in A. Now you could play a blues in G, you could play a blues in E, you could play a blues in any of the keys, but I chose A for this one because when we go and do the shuffle, everything is in one place, right? You have your A here, you have your D here, you have your E here. And I'm going to be showing you guys that a little bit later, but that's the reason why I chose to play it in A. The structure stays the same no matter what key you play it in. That's the cool thing. So if you're at a jam session, a blues jam session, the guy or girl who's leading the session will just call out, let's play a blues in E, let's play a blues in G, let's play a blues in A. And then that's how you're going to know, okay, your first chord is the A, and then everything else happens the same exact way in terms of the chord progression, just the chords change depending on what chord you start with. But I don't want to confuse you guys with that. Not up until, not yet, maybe one day when you learn how to transpose and understand what other chords would come in that chord progression. But that's not a lesson for today. So let's now get into the very fun blues backing track. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to strum along the same exact way that I did with you guys before, but now we're going to have a band kind of playing with us, and that's going to help us keep time, get a little bit more of a feeling for the groove and all that. Okay, so let's do that now. Take your time. You know, if you don't know the A7, just play an A major, right? If you don't know the D7, just play a D major. If you don't know the E7, just play an E major for now. And then you can watch the replay of this video, and I showed this when we started, and learn those chord shapes, okay? All right, my friends, let's play some blues together. Again, I'm going to keep it super simple. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, right? So that's going to be one bar, okay? All right, let's go. Time. Down, 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 up, 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 down. Okay, so you could hear when it got to the E chord there was this little, you know, to just add a little bit of drama. So that's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so on that last E, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Just to add a little bit of something on that last chord when we get into the turnaround, bringing us back to the beginning of the blues. So that's your most simple possible way of playing it. That's the backing track there for you. And you guys do have that backing track linked in the description of this video. Okay, so check that description and you're going to be able to play along to this all day and all night. I also have included my free blues course. It's not free, but I made a coupon for you guys watching this today, and that's going to teach you more about the 12-bar blues and get you ready for that. Also, don't forget to sign up for the Beginner Guitar Accelerator. That is linked inside of the description. It's a week-long live training. You don't want to miss it. Sign up for that. Put in your calendar. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. My friend, Whiskey Killer, what a cool name. Sometimes I don't know how to start and improve. Just take it nice and slow. The BPM, I'm not sure. We'd have to use a metronome to track that, but get the track. It's in the description. Just click on it. It'll take you to the track. I'm just using one for YouTube. For me, it's okay. Still struggle with necks, blues, tricks, and shapes. Yeah, it's a lot to learn for sure. But just take it slow. Take it slow. Again, if you can play it the most simple way, as I showed you guys, and really get that down, then that's going to free up your mental space, right? The same as a computer. If you have too many programs running, the computer can't process everything. But if you only have a couple of things that are really, you know, solid in that computer, then there's space to add on more, right? So the more you can just put this to like muscle memory and, you know, in the back of your mind because you know it so well, the easier it's going to be to add on new elements and more things to that blues chord progression, if that makes sense, okay? So I do hope that it does make sense, my friends. And now let me show you how we could take the same progression and make it a shuffle. Glad to hear that, my friend. Make sure to grab the blues course. It's free. There's a free coupon included. It's in the description. It'll help you go even deeper, right? That course is going to show you stuff like it's going to go deeper than what I'm going to show you today because it would just be too much if I did it all in one day, right? In one session. So let me show you guys now how to do that same chord progression, but now using a shuffle, okay? So for the shuffle, we're going to be taking, instead of that entire A chord, A7, we're just going to be playing 2 strings, okay? So my first finger is on the 2nd fret 4th string, and I'm playing the open A, okay? So only those 2 strings are ringing. Now I'm using my fingers just to show you guys what's going on, but you can use your pick. It might be a little bit of a challenge to use the pick at first if you've never hit 2 strings at once, right? So you might want to start just using your thumb, right? Or just using these 2 fingers. You could use your first finger and your thumb, whatever works. Just make sure that these 2 strings are ringing, okay? So again, for the A, I'm on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and I'm playing the open A, okay? And that's A, okay? So just remember, this is your A. So what we're gonna do to get this shuffle sound and vibe, we're gonna be switching from this note, which is on the 2nd fret, the one that we're barring down, right, to the 4th fret. See that? Now I like to use my pinky. You could use your ring finger, whatever works for you. But we're going for this. Let me go really slow. So the note that's changing is only on this 1 string. And then that open A is ringing as we do that. See that? And the way I'm going to count 1 bar now, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to count like this. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So that's 1 bar. Okay, 1 bar. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. I'm going to play all 4 bars. Okay? Okay, so that would be our A part. Okay, that A7. Instead of the A7, we're going bop, 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 bum, bum. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, again, you could use your pick. It's gonna give you a sharper, more attack sound, or you could use your fingers, like I was saying. Okay, so that's for our A. When it goes to the D7, instead of playing the chord, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that A shape, right, that I just showed you guys, and we're gonna put the whole thing one string set down. That's all. So the whole thing, if you imagine this is one unit, right, we're just gonna take that unit and go down one string set. Nothing else changed. We're gonna count it the same. Our fingers are gonna do the same things. It's just one string set lower down. Okay, so your A, again, my first finger is on the 4th string, the D string, right? For the D, I'm on the G string, the 3rd string. And now I have the open D ringing instead of the open A, okay? And that's how you can remember that this is an A and this is a D, because the open D is ringing for the D, the open A is ringing for the A, and when we go to the E, the open E is going to be ringing. Okay? Okay. So again, A, 4th string. For the D, we got the 4th string, and the 3rd string is the one that we're fingering. And then for the E, we're going up, okay? So when we went from A to D, we did one string set down. When we go from D to the E, we're gonna have to go up. Okay, so now my first finger is on the 5th string. And the open E is ringing, okay? So nice and slow, I'm gonna play through the chord progression and try to give you guys a nice visual of what's happening, okay? So we're starting on the A7, and I'm going 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, for 4 bars. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. D, one string sit down. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. For 2 bars. Back to A. Again, 2 bars. For the E, 1 bar. For the D, 1 bar. For the A, 1 bar. Then it ends on the E. Okay? Is this making sense? Let me know. Let me know. I hope this is making sense. And then once you've got this structure down, as I was saying a little bit earlier, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. So instead of just going, you could go. So I'm just adding in. I'm adding in little notes that are right here around what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see once you've really memorized that and got that in your system, then it's like a foundation, a blues foundation that you've built, and now you can build upon that, right? And you can do a lot of fun stuff with the blues. That's why it's so much fun to play, right? Because you can jam, you can get creative, you can just have a lot of fun playing the blues. Okay, so that's your main structure. That's what you boys and girls are going to be practicing. And now what I'd like to do is do that same backing track, but just demonstrate to you guys with this thing, right? How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. I hope I'm not going too fast. You are going to have the replay of this. This is a public video on YouTube. Also, the email that you got inviting you to this, if you got an email, then that'll be the replay as well. You can just click on that and it'll take you to this video, right, that you're watching right now. Okay, so you have plenty of time to learn this. It's a lot of fun and something you can do for the rest of your life. Just play the blues. So let me now go back into the different screen that we had here. And let me show you guys with the shuffle version, right? With that thing that I just taught you, okay? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Give me a second. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. 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 Two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four. We're up to E. Back down to D. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. Two, two, three, three, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four. One more time. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. E. One more time. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. Put a little turnaround in there to trick you guys a little bit. So, oh yeah, we have a Facebook homie in the house. Welcome, my friend Serge. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. We will take a look. Oh, you know what happened? I actually was gonna just do this one for the public since I did this lesson a week ago for you guys who are members. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that in the future, whether to mix it all up or not. But anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, my friends. So that's your basic 12-bar blues lesson. I don't want to do too much more today because it would be a lot of info. But make sure to sign up for the Beginner Guitar Accelerator Boot Camp that goes from the 2nd until the 6th of March. It's going to be a lot of fun. 5 days of live training, my best tips and tricks for beginners and for people who still feel like beginners, even for intermediates. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff in there. Make sure to sign up. There's a link in the description. If you boys and girls have any questions now about anything, it doesn't have to be the blues, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer some questions. One more thing that I wanted to show you that you probably will think is a lot of fun is we were just doing this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, right? I was going just between the 2nd fret and the 4th fret, right? What you could do, if you can make that stretch, is go to the 5th fret. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. See that? It's a little bit of a stretch. Theoretically, your first finger doesn't need to stay planted. You just have to get back on time. I'm trying to do some tricks here. Okay, so that's a fun way that you can already start to build on that thing that I showed you originally. Okay, let me see what's happening here in the comments. Can we start a little bit later with boot camp, perhaps an hour? I'm actually thinking about that. Do you mean instead of 6 p.m. your time, Claudia, 7 p.m.? I originally had it structured to start an hour earlier than we started today, but I have been thinking about stretching it out and making it a little bit later. This extra lesson is great if we miss the original because of work. Unfortunately, twice. Yeah, there's always a replay though, Rick. I'm not sure if you got the replay. I always post the replay inside of the community. There's a little tab for replays. So anytime you miss the live, there is a replay. But I think you mean you couldn't be there live. If that's what you mean, then yeah, I totally get it. And I intentionally wanted to do this one on a Saturday, which I normally don't do because I have family stuff on Saturdays normally. But this Saturday, I saw my wife is with a friend, my son is with a friend, so I said, okay, I'll do it on a Saturday. So, missed most of this. No problem, my friend. I'm glad you're having a good time. Minus 15. Wow, that's wild. That's wild. I'm glad you liked it, Mikael. Great to see you, my friend. I'm looking forward to seeing many more videos from you. I haven't seen any videos in the community. Let's see some videos. Let me show you guys one more cool thing now that we're playing the blues. So I showed you guys this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. The more simple way would be just this. Glad to hear that, Mark. We still have one spot for the retreat, my friend. I know that you were thinking about coming. We got one spot left for the September one. Okay, so one other thing that you could do here is, now that you have this under your finger, so let's say you spend some time getting this basic thing under your fingers. The cool thing now is your middle finger and your ring finger have some nice tricks that they can do. See what I mean? So the way that I'm getting these extra notes here is I'm going to the 5th string, or in the case of A, it's the 5th string. In the case of D, it's going to be the 4th string. On the case of E, it's going to be the 6th string, right? But let's just stick to A now. And again, everything stays the same. We're just changing our shape. We're going either up or down, depending on what chord we're going to, okay? So, check it out, my friends. We are going to be, with our middle finger, going to the 3rd fret, and then the 4th fret. So, nice and slow. One, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. That when it goes to D, see that, back to A. When it goes to E, we're going to go up, down to D. So those are just some things that you have right there under your fingertips to add in extra spice, extra color, extra movement. You know, and then once you know those and where they are, and I know I'm giving you guys a lot of info, you can start doing things like right. So now I'm playing it faster. I'm just adding in 1 or 2 notes, right? So there's all these different combinations you could start to do. The more comfortable you'll feel with where these notes are and the different sounds, it gives you a lot of possibilities, right? So that's about that, my friends. I hope that you guys and girls like this lesson. If you have any questions now for me, let me know. I'm happy to help you. The replay works well. Glad to hear that, my friend. And another thing, Rick, you can always also ask me questions ahead of the live stream, right? So if you email me, hey, Henry, I have this and this question, or just send me a DM in the community, then I'm gonna read that, and I can talk about whatever your question is on the live stream if you can't make it, if you know what I mean, right? So you can ask me stuff in advance, and then I'll address it on the live stream. So before we go, my friends, remember, we got 1 spot left for the retreat, the Croatian Luxury Guitar Retreat in September. Be there if you want to. That's the first link. Then we have the Beginner Guitar Accelerator Challenge, March 2nd through 6th, live training. We got a Facebook group up with already 686 people in it. Be there if you want to. It's going to be a really, really fun time, week-long training. And if you guys have any questions now, we've been going less than an hour. I'm more than happy to answer any questions for you. Let me know. Let me know. I don't want to go. I'll play the blues. I'll play the blues for you guys one more time. So let me put the chord progression on, and I'm going to do it just with the basic chords. Okay, for now. So A7, going into a D7, and then ending on an E7. Okay, so starting on the A7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Going into E. Okay, so you guys could see I was adding in a little bit of color there. So on the A7, sometimes I'd go right. For the D7, what you can do is also add your pinky. For the E7. All right. Let me me see if we got any questions here. Glad that you like it, Todd. Welcome to the stream. I think I don't know you yet. If I do, I apologize. Maybe 2027, my friend. Maybe 2027 would be great to meet and play in person for sure. Ken, yeah, man. Yeah, let's talk. Definitely. I'd love to meet you guys. I really would love to hang out with you, man. And we're at sea and you're a captain, right? We'd have to rent a boat. If you'd come, Ken, we have to rent a boat. For shuffle, I can use every single note in pentatonic scale box. Yeah, you could, especially if you're soloing, right? So if you're playing a solo over it, the A pentatonic is going to work perfectly over the A shuffle. Like the G minor blues pentatonic video. So if the blues is in A, if I'm playing a 12-bar blues in A, then you're going to have to be playing the A minor pentatonic. Okay, so if the blues is in A, you're going to play a minor pentatonic of that key, right? So if the blues starts in A, you're going to play A minor pentatonic. If the blues starts in G, you're going to play it a G minor pentatonic, right? If it's in E, you're going to play E minor pentatonic. And that's the thing with the blues. We're basically playing major chords here, but we're playing minor pentatonic to it, and that's what gives it the bluesy sound. Yeah, man. What you can do, Paul, is just join the wait list. You can just join the wait list, so then that way you'll be marked in my system, and you'll get notifications when I start opening it up for 2027. Yeah, man. Croatia's waiting. Using the BB box, you could use the BB box as well. So if it's a blues in A, you're gonna use the BB box here, right? So you could totally do that. If I had an electric guitar, it would be a little bit easier for me to show you that in the key of A. But what the BB box basically does also is it mixes major and minor pentatonic, right? And that's going to give you a different sound to the blues, right? It's not going to be this purely blues sound. It's going to have a couple of those major notes in there, giving it a major tonality, right? Mixing major and minor. And then that gives you that sweet blues sound, right? But typically when you learn to solo, first you'll do minor pentatonic, and then you'll slowly start adding in some of those other scales to your pentatonic. All right, my friends. I guess we are done for today. Don't worry, Claudia. Anytime you're ready, I will be here. If not this year, next year, we'll make it happen. All right, my friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, we got the fun stuff for you guys to register for. This is totally free week-long training. Get in there today. We already have a lot of fun stuff happening in there. And that's about that. All right, my friend. I hope to see you guys playing a lot of blues, either in the Facebook group or inside of the All Access membership group. And that's about that. All right. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Can you tell me something about question and answer? I'm sorry. What do you mean? What do you mean, Claudia? Let me know before I go. I'm going to take off the headphones now. See you next time, Paul. Great to meet you. Oh, you mean question and answer with blues. So it's basically... I think this is what you mean. So you mean when one guitar player plays one lick, then another guitar player plays another lick responding to it. Is that what you mean, Claudia? There's a really great video. I'm not going to be able to play it because I'm going to get a strike or something. Well, maybe. Let's see. Do you mean call and response? I think you mean call and response. BB King, Gary Moore. Let me see. There's a great video of Gary Moore and BB King doing that. If that's what you mean, I'll show you guys how it looks. Let me share my screen here. So if you guys want to see some really, really great blues playing where they're soloing and kind of talking to each other with their guitars, this is a great video for that. If I play it now, though, I think this live stream might be ended by YouTube. I'm not sure. But let's try anyway. Let's try anyway. So check it out. Let's just do this. Why not? So I'm going to play the video, and let's see what these guys are up to. Okay, so I gotta find where it happens. I'm gonna grab my electric guitar. Okay, so now we have Gary Moore soloing. Let's see. Now we got B.B. King. Now that it's all over. Okay, here we go. So you can see they're having a conversation, right? They're having a conversation. One guy will play one thing. Let's see what the comments are saying. Oh, wow, that sounds amazing, Ken. Colin responds, it's more of something that you'll do with someone else. You know, I mean, you could play a lick, right? That could be your first lick, and then you kind of respond to it. So the first one is, right? So my response was very similar to that first lick that I originally played, right? But what they're doing here is they're almost copying each other, right? So B.B. King will go, then Gary Moore will just go. He'll play the same thing and then add just a little something to it, right? And then B.B. King will hear that and then he'll do his thing. So let's listen to them do it a little more. See that? See that? See that? See? You could hear them do that. So once you know, okay, the blues is in C, we're playing in C, the scale that's going to work is the C pentatonic scale, right? So everyone knows where those notes are. And then because you know where the notes are and you play them enough, it's almost like it's like a language, right? If you say something to me in English, I can repeat it because I speak English. I heard what you said and I can speak English and I can say it back to you, right? And when you played the guitar and the scales enough and you've heard the sounds and the licks, you can kind of hear something and repeat it back, the same as they're doing, right? So that's basically what's happening there. And this is one of the best call and response videos that I know of. So that's an example that I always really love to use. Yeah, a lot of fun. Any other questions? We got 32 people in here. Just play around. Yeah. And what you can also do, once you know, okay, they're playing in C, right? And you know your pentatonic scale, right? The C minor pentatonic. When you hear them doing something, you can try to mimic it, right? Right? See, I can do it because I've been playing long enough, right? So, but what I would do to learn this is I would listen to blues over and over and over again, and I would try to just find the thing that I was hearing. Try to find it. And I put the same track on loop, right? So I'd listen to the same track 100 times, and I just noodle until I started to find where those notes are, right? So that's how you develop that. See, and if I try it here, I hear it's not that, but then I try here, and I can find it, right? And with the pentatonic, there's only five notes, right? So you're never really very far away from where it is. But anyways, I don't want to give you guys too much of this advanced stuff because I know we're still in beginner territory here. I struggle with chord changes. Yeah, man, that's very normal when you start out. Everyone struggles with chord changes when they start out. The important thing is to just, practice over and over and over again. Repetition is the answer, right? It's not sexy. It's not always fun. But repetition. Because what you're doing is you're training your muscle memory, and your fingers just over time will learn how to get into the space that they need to get into, right? So muscle memory is where it's at, and the only way to do it is to play over and over and over again, okay? So I know that's not the, again, most sexy answer, but that's really what it is, right? So definitely, when you think you know a chord progression, play it another 1,000 times, right? And then that's when you actually know it. Male humpback whales sing. Wow, that is a fun fact. Thank you for sharing that, Ken. Ken is a captain, and he does whale tours, so he knows all these cool things and spends a lot of time out there with the animals. Yeah, man. All right, my friends, we've been going for an hour. Thank you for being here with me again live. If you haven't yet registered for the Beginner Guitar Bootcamp, again, we have one space left. I know I keep repeating myself, but those of you who are just joining the stream maybe didn't see it. For the Croatian retreat, that is happening in June and September. The September one still has one spot left. So if you guys are interested in that, the first link in the description will take you there. And that's about that. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you, and I will see you on another live stream very soon. Very, very soon. Thank you, guys, and have a great weekend. Have a great day. I hope that you learned something. Make sure to grab the free blues course as well. It's going to teach you all the stuff that we did today with close-ups, very slow, with PDF charts, with everything you need to really learn it with ease, okay? So I will see you guys in there. All right. Have a great weekend. Thank you. And bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.